Okay, so I wanted to explain a little bit about the difference between a website and a blog in terms of building relationships with customers and or partners. And the way that I'm going to do this, I'm going to use two examples. One is a website, Zen Mountain Monastery, okay? And the other one is Zen Habits, a blog. So the first thing that you'll notice is that with a website, it's basically one-way communication. It's pretty much an online brochure about us, visiting the monastery, retreats. You know, there's a lot of really valuable information in here, but there's no way for people visiting the website to actually communicate back to the Zen Mountain Monastery, aside from email, okay? With a blog, the great thing about it is that there's an article that's posted kind of on a regular basis, like, you know, every 2 days, every day, every week, whatever it might be. And visitors can actually get involved and keep up to date by subscribing to a blog and get those updates. But more importantly, they can actually get involved. So let's look at a recent post here. This is a blog by this gentleman named Leo. You read the article, you're totally into it, and then you can come down here and actually make comments, okay? So what this does is this kind of addresses two very powerful human needs that kind of manifest themselves in Web 2.0. And one is we need to be heard, okay? Without, you know, the web, obviously, we still have that need. And then we also need to connect, okay? So the Web 2.0 basically capitalizes and leverages these two basic human needs. With a blog, you have that need to be heard and to connect with others. Well, at least your customers do, okay? So you can come here, read the blog, you're totally into it, you come down here, you make a comment. Very easy to do, it takes 2 minutes, whatever, but you can see the comments are pretty short anyhow, okay? So, and the great thing is that when you communicate with the writer, Leo, he'll comment back. He'll say, hey, thanks for sharing your thoughts and experiences, everyone. It's cool to find others who have discovered the same things I have. And he gives a little smiley face there. So, you know, how would your customers feel if they knew that they could actually communicate with you directly and feel heard and have them be able to express their passions as well, okay? So that's one thing. The other thing is that so they want to give you their love. Your customers also want to love others within the community, okay? So with the Zen Mountain Monastery, the only way that they're actually going to get involved and love other people or connect with other people is that they're going to actually have to go here, show up, and then connect with others at the monastery itself, you know. And in this case, maybe they might not because they really can't talk anyhow. So that's not going to work. With a blog, though, what you can do is as you're making comments, you'll notice other people. Oh, wow, who's Pete? What does he have to say? Who's Vincent, you know? And a lot of these people, you know, the link is actually a kind of a hyperlink to their blog. So we'll just go to one. I don't know who this is, but we'll go to their Just 7 Things. Okay, so check it out. He's got a blog, okay, and he's really passionate about similar things that Leo's into, and people that come here and make comments, they can learn about other resources and basically build on that community that shares a common interest, okay? The last thing is that your customers want you to let the love in, okay? So if they're really passionate about what you do, they're going to want to tell other people. With the Zen Mountain Monastery, you know, some of these guys, like say this woman right here, she might be like totally hardcore about this Zen Mountain Monastery, and you know, she's dying to get home and tell a bunch of people, but it's kind of like, you know, email or however she wants to do it, or maybe she has her own blog and she's totally blogging about the Zen Mountain Monastery, but there's no venue right here to do that, okay? With this, a lot of these people that visit this website, they may be bloggers themselves. So what they'll do is they'll say, hey, I saw this article, okay, totally was into it, it really inspired me, and I'm going to write something myself, and I'm actually going to refer back to this article, okay? So what does that mean for your business? Basically, it gives you a lot more traffic instantly, totally for free. This is not a paid relationship here at all, okay? The other thing you can do is when you are in the community with a blog, you're obviously meeting and engaging with other bloggers who share similar interests, and these people become what you would normally call partners, okay? What you can do with these partners is that you can actually exchange guest articles, okay? So Jonathan, who wrote this guest, he's a contributor, Zen Habits contributor, he has his own blog, okay? So what he's doing is he's basically promoting his business through this one article, okay? And the same thing's probably happening in the opposite direction. Both sites obviously have their own ways of making revenue, selling products and offerings and so forth. Same thing with Jonathan's site. So partnerships, developing partnerships, getting your customers to be heard and to communicate with you directly and feel like they're heard, and then also having giving your customers the added value of connecting with others who have the same exact type of passions. That you'll be able to do with a blog. With a website, you have very little chances of doing that. Okay?